A longtime New Orleans rapper and musician says she was denied a stay at an Airbnb, and this was simply because she lives in New Orleans. In fact, a company that owns several short-term rentals here has it written in their policy that locals aren't welcomed in the same spaces that tourists visit all the time. Here's JD Career to explain.
And I was like, this is a doggone shame.
Miak says she's never had any issues booking short-term rentals through Airbnb. But that changed when the hip-hop star came home from touring and saw her roof was badly damaged from recent rain. Because she needed a quiet space for upcoming Zoom meetings, she went to the app as she's done many times before.
Saw a space and said, okay, this looks cool. Clicked it, reserved it, paid for it. Everything was fine.
Everything but the fine print from the host she had no idea she was renting from. Sextant Stays is a Florida-based company that leases out entire commercial spaces, renting out individual units via Airbnb. They have a policy that states they do not allow bookings from local residents within a 60-mile radius. A policy Mia says isn't fair.
And then they had not refunded all of my money. They kept almost $200 of it, so that's what made me go on my Twitter page.
She says Sextant Stays did offer to make good on what happened, citing their policy to suspend the no locals rules in cases of home repairs, like in Mia's. She asked why they had the policy in the first place.
I spoke with someone named Jazzy, and she reiterated that they do not rent to locals because locals have had parties and trashed the place.
Kristen Vancourt says she's run short-term rental properties for 3 years. She says the concern is very real, but the only time she's had an issue is when tourists coming in from a festival who booked for 4 people but showed up with 12.
I mean, it took the cleaning crew days to really get it back into its previous condition.
As for Mia, she says this feels like a continued encroachment of the culture of New Orleans from people not born and raised here.
To have companies come in and say, we're going to move our business here, but we don't want your business, even though we're moving our business in your city, doesn't sit well with me. It's not fair.
No short-term solutions from Mama Mia. JD Career, Eyewitness News.
All right, so in the last 30 minutes, Sextant did release a statement to us that says in part, quote, as a result of a recent industry challenges, the company has implemented several protocols to deter fraudulent bookings, particularly last-minute local bookings to ensure guest and property safety. As a result, this individual's booking was denied based on insufficient booking details provided by the guest, end quote.